for pardon. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow.
Right, today we're going to make spicy meatballs in tomato sauce. And it's easy. Here we've got a prepared oven dish. It's got a bit of olive oil in the bottom, stock and sticking. We've got some flour. We've got 4 onions and 3 sticks of celery, finely chopped up. Got some breadcrumbs, a couple of days old bread. It's a lot easier, about a slice and a half in each pot. Most important, the beer. Right, it's easier to add all the dry goods first. So, bit of salt. If you want to measure it, go to a different website. Pepper, black pepper. Need quite a bit of that. There we go. Oregano or Italian herbs, whatever you've got. Quite a smattering of that. And then garlic. I've got garlic powder because it's easier. And you can't have enough garlic really. There you go, that's it. Crushed red chilies. Just, I don't know, depends how you like it. You'll have to experiment with the chilies. And a bit of Nando's hot peri peri marinade. Optional. I should have put it in after I'd stirred everything up, but never mind. There we go, a little bit of a stir with that one. A little bit of a stir with that one. Then we'll add some onions. A little bit of celery. We'll save the rest of the onions and the celery for the second video, which will be the sauce. Here we go, then the pork mince. In there with that. In with that. Jamie Oliver takes 15 minutes to do this. I think he's messing about a lot, to be honest. There we go, and now it's just a case of getting your hands in and giving it a good mix. That's the wife's heavy breathing you can hear, aren't they? Make sure you mix it all up well. It's best to just push your fingers into it. Get it properly. All mixed together. Should have took the chain off first. Make sure it's mixed together well, or else you end up with some balls that aren't spicy and some that burn and all through your stomach really. I'm going to take that off because that's good. There you go, that's one. Cat's crying. He's not having any. You could use a food mixer to do this, but the problem with that is if you use a food mixer with pork mince, it tends to throw all the fat out of it, and the fat gets stuck on the side of the mixer. So nothing wrong with using your hands. Could do with a little bit more oregano. No. Right, now for the easy bit. Try to make them into golf ball sizes, but they end up more like tennis balls. You just roll it in your hand, roll it round in the flour, and keep on doing that.
Do you have to keep recording this?
And when they're all done, you just put it in the oven, gas mark 6, 200 degrees C, for around 20 to 30 minutes until they look golden crispy on the outside. And that is the balls, and in the next video I'll show you how to make the sauce. Right, part 2, spicy pork meatballs and tomato sauce. There's the balls. You just need throwing in the oven now, and I'll just make the sauce to show you what's going on. In the pan, bit of olive oil, turned it on, got it a bit warm, another drink of beer, and there we go, the rest of the onions and the celery. Throw them in the pan. Not much messing about, just trying to soften the onions a little bit. Give that a couple of minutes. Into that we're going to be pouring some sieved tomato passata. You can use chopped tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, you use what you want really. Also going to be putting some garlic powder, pepper and some sea salt again. Like I say, we're not trying to brown them or anything, we're just taking the acidity out of the onions really. Anyway, we'll leave that for a second or so and put a bit of salt in. You put the salt in, it makes all the liquid come out of the onions. And we've got a bit of black pepper. A lot of black pepper. Surprise ingredient. Serve that one for a minute. Look at all that pepper they're saying. Don't worry, it doesn't taste that bad. There we go, that'll do, that's got them going. And you put your passata in. Just wash it out with a bit of water. Passata again. Wash it out with a bit of water. Bring it to the boil. And then simmer. That's put in there salt, pepper, garlic. Obviously fresh garlic's better if you've got it, as much as you can get in there. Don't worry about it going lumpy, it'll even itself out when it starts to boil. Must be smelling good, the cats are here. And then the secret ingredient is lime juice. Lime juice and celery, I don't know what it is. Of course that was X amount of mils of lime juice. that a stir. And all you have to do with that now is let it cook, bring it to the boil, let it simmer for about 10 minutes, and then when that, oops, let's put the oregano in. Nearly forgot. Can use fresh oregano, but I live in England and the weather's not right for it at the moment. We're going to bring that to the boil. We're going to simmer it till it goes a little bit thicker, and then it'll be ready to add the balls to when they're cooked, and a bit of pasta that I'm going to throw in it as well. So that's the sauce. The third video will be when everything's already cooked and ready to throw together and put on a plate. So there you go, the tomato sauce. Don't forget to simmer it. Right, the third part, putting it all together. Third beer. Essential, really. Right, I've cooked some pasta. It's been sat here for 20 minutes now though, because I've been messing about on the internet uploading the video in the first two parts. You always add the pasta to the sauce. Don't add the sauce to the pasta. If you do, it'll go a bit watery. Just give it a nice coating of tomato sauce. Obviously I'm not going to fit all the pork balls in this pan. At this point it is a good idea to put it all in a big pan, but for the video you wouldn't be able to see that one, so there we go. We've got pasta and sauce. We've got a couple of the meatballs. Oops, I'll just loosen the rest of them before they stick to the bottom of the tray. Obviously, if you're better than me, you might be able to do it so they don't stick to the bottom of the tray. Can add them afterwards. So there you go, put a bit of sauce on the old balls. I didn't say this dish probably cost around £8, and it should feed, well, how many have we got? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 22, 23, it should feed 10 people. It costs £8, so 80 pence a head. And I'll just plate a little bit up because I'm not ready for having my tea yet. Have a little piece of crusty bread and a little bit, not a lot, grated parmesan, knife and fork, and we'll give it a taste test. Not too spicy, not too peppery, just right really. Dip some of that sauce up with the bread, and there you have it. spicy meatballs in a tomato sauce with pasta and bread. Enjoy.
Ain't going out in the storm, but if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm, and the fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow and snow.